my baby's first haircut. It just got me excited to do my makeup. I legit had a breakdown where I just like started crying my eyes out because I felt like the worst mom ever. Want me to refill it?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you being silly? I understand Ozempic's like a big thing right now. 52 years old and she's pregnant with twins. Hell no. Hell to no. I know for a fact that was a plot twist. So he kind of gives his animals a bath. It's a car wash situation.
Yeah.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to another vlog. I am about to get ready because I have content to film. So I figured why not pop on the vlog camera and start another vlog. First of all, your girl needs to wash her beauty blender, but tell me how. I was watching Nazanin Kavari's, which I love her channel, but I was watching her makeup routine video and it just got me in the mood, honey, to do some soft glam, which I have not done soft glam in forever. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I still am not gonna full on do like glam today because I'm on a little bit of a time crunch, but it just got me excited to do my makeup. So let's do it. Ooh, why did I just remember I need a mirror? Like what? Well, I have a mirror obviously right here, but I'm trying to talk to y'all. All right, maybe this is just gonna have to do. I have been loving this rose foundation. It's so nice. And if you do just one pump, you get like a light coverage. I'm probably gonna do 2 pumps today just because I want a little bit more coverage today, but it's just gorgeous. It's very versatile. You can do, like I said, 1 pump for light coverage, 2 for that like medium full look. It's everything. And it's so pretty on the skin. It's probably a little bit of a shade darker because I didn't really tan this week, so yeah, but I'm gonna make it work because I love using this shade. I don't want to use my pale shade. It's spring, honey. I don't want to use my pale shade. Look at how pretty that is on the skin. I love. Guys, seriously, Kylo is turning 2 in less than a month, and it is insane the way his vocabulary has just like exploded over the last week. I'm not even exaggerating when I tell you this, but he's up to like 100 words at this point. Like in the last 2 weeks, every single day he's been saying 5 to 10 new words. I'm not joking. Like in a singular day or two, it's like 5 to 10 new words. Today's new word was, what was it? I was only with him this morning because my mom picked him up really early. But what was today's new word? Oh my God. Now I'm forgetting. Oh, dog. He said dog for the first time today, which I know is a lot of like toddlers' first words. Kylo just never said dog. He said like so many other words when he was like really young, but he's just almost 2 and he's just now starting to say dog. I don't know why he just didn't take interest in that word. He loved saying dado for dog and doggy. But today he said dog for the first time. He said careful. He says help me please, or more please. Yesterday he said grandma for the first time. He said avó, which is, well, we say vovó, but it's technically avó for grandma in Portuguese. Honey, his vocabulary has just exploded. It is insane. Obviously it's different for every kid. Like I said, there's even some kids I've seen, like I follow so many moms on Instagram, and this is where like the compare game can be so easy, right? Like at first, you know, I would see so many moms on, I saw Naz use the Dior concealer in her makeup routine, and I love that concealer. Should I go to my studio and get it? I love that concealer so much and I haven't used it in so long. Let me go get it because I love it. Wait, did I get rid of that one? Is that one clean? Because y'all know I did a makeup purge where I got rid of a lot of the makeup. Let me see. Probably not. So I did get rid of the Dior one. It wasn't clean, but I did replace it with this one and I love this one. This is the Rose concealer. Love this one. I also really want to try the Kosas concealer. I know that one is really good, but yeah, what I was saying is I've seen so many moms on Instagram where their babies are literally saying 2 to 3 word sentences at like 20 months, 18 months. And that's where you can like play the compare game. But yeah, so just know every kid is different, honestly. Look at how pretty that concealer is. I am still a fan of like bright under eye. I know a lot of people aren't. I like to merge this new trend of like clean girl aesthetic makeup with like still that true soft glam in what, like 2022-ish? I love this by Makeup by Mario. This is the Transforming Skin Enhancer. So like I've been using this for a few years now. I think since it like launched. Like, how fire is that? What I was actually gonna talk to you guys about is I have been heavily dealing with the terrible twos with Kylo, but I will say I think it's a mixture of the terrible twos and an excessive amount of screen time affecting him. I was gonna talk about this, and I know this is a sensitive topic because like a lot of people feel mom shamed by this topic, which I don't think, I mean, it depends how someone talks about it. You have some people that straight up just mom shame, which y'all know I never do, honey. I always say we do the best that we can as moms with what we have at that time. You know, like it just depends what season you're in, how you're feeling mentally, what you're dealing, like it just, you know, I always say that we do the best that we can. There's no mom out, well, there's some moms out there, but obviously majority of moms, like we just want the best for our babies naturally, you know what I mean? So I'm just very big on that. I think we do the best that we can. So y'all know you're never gonna get judgment from me, but anyways, I know this can be a sensitive topic. People don't want to feel like, you know, shamed or anything, but I just want to talk about my experience. I'm definitely dealing with the terrible twos with Kylo, but I have noticed that when he's like outdoors and he's at the park and he's just experiencing nature, he's so much more at peace and calm. And then over the past few months, he's been getting, like before he would only get 1 max 2 hours of screen time a day. And that's because I was just very diligent, is that the word? Y'all know I'm not good with my vocabulary now. I was very diligent about it and just like, you know, always watching it. But with winter being here, I still was always very like much watching it, but he definitely got more because sometimes like the weather would just be trash. I mean, y'all know if you live in the GTA, the weather is just trash, honey. For like a good 5 months straight, it is just cold, cold, cold. And I still would push myself to go out with him. That's the thing. Like I still would stand outside in -8 weather with the snow blowing just so that he could get outdoor time because I know that that's healthy for him. So I still would do the best that I could, but there's only so long we can stand outside before we literally get a damn frostbite. Like, you know what I mean? We could only be out there for like half an hour, sometimes an hour, depending on how cold it was or how bundled up we were, you know what I mean? But I still would try my best. I don't think the winter is like an excuse to stay inside. I think if you bundle up, you can get outside. It's good for our mental health. I still went outside all winter. But like I said, there's only so long you can be outside for, whereas like in the summer, we're outside for hours, okay? Like 2 hours in the morning, 2-3 hours in the afternoon, like just so much outdoor time. But I've noticed lately, he'll ask for it constantly to the point where like when he's not watching TV, he doesn't know what to do with himself sometimes. He'll still have some playtime, but then like he'll play for a few minutes and then it's like he wants TV. And I'm like, okay, I'm just noticing some heavy red flags that there's like a little bit of a screen time addiction happening. And also he's so much less patient, which again, I know has a lot to do with, you know, terrible twos. But like I said, I've noticed in the past, if he's had a couple days where the screen time is cut back, he goes back to his kind of normal self where he's more patient, he's more calm, he's like happy and at peace and playing outdoors. And then the second the weather gets bad again, we're watching more screen time, bam, gets frustrated very easily, has low patience. And I just don't want like too much screen time to really affect his attention span and his patience level. I think an excessive amount is just not good for their developing brain, but I really truly don't think them watching it for an hour or two a day affects them that much. I think that's totally fine. If they're watching it for 1 to 2 and they're doing other activities for all of the other hours, I think that's totally fine because they're getting a lot of practice doing other things, doing imaginary play, doing sensory play, going outdoors, independent play. Like how many hours are there in a day? Let's say they wake up at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. They're getting multiple hours of doing other things. So I think that really balances out, and I don't think it's a big deal if they watch the screen for an hour or two. I know some people have a different opinion. You know, some people are super strict with it where they don't use it at all. Some people really limit it to only 30 minutes. Again, I'm very much the stance of 1 to 2 hours. It's just really not going to be a big deal if it's balanced out with other things, right? But when you're getting hours of it and then you can't go outside and do other things, I've noticed it affecting him. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I had like a breakdown the other day. I legit had a breakdown where I just like started crying my eyes out because I noticed it right in front of my eyes where like, I even asked him before in the past, if you ask Kylo if he wants to go outside, he's like, yeah. Like he's desperate to go outside. He loves being outdoors. And the other day I was trying so desperately to just get him to turn off the TV without him throwing a tantrum. And I asked him, do you want to go outside? And he's like, no. And I was just like, bro, that is the first time my kid has told me he doesn't want to go outside. This is bad. That was like one of the first signs where I'm like, okay, you're getting a little too addicted and attached to the TV, and I am not gonna have it. I just don't want to raise a kid that's like a zombie to a screen. Again, I'm not saying, like, I'm very much not the mom that like says no screens at all. I think 1 to 2 hours is fine. But once you start to notice that like addiction to it, I just don't want my kids to like be so addicted that he can't function without a screen attached to him. I had my moment where I legit bursted in tears because I felt like the worst mom ever, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I literally felt like the biggest failure. I felt like I had failed him because I was like, you know, I caused this, you know. It's also not only me, but it's like there's only so much that you can control when you're not the only one watching your kid, you know what I mean? And I think that a lot of us struggle with that. Like, you send your kid to babysitters, nannies, daycare, school, and there's only so much you can control, like how much screen time other people allow your kid to have. The guilt comes in there as well because you wish you could work less and be with your kid more. Like, at least me, that's how I felt. I just felt like the biggest failure. Felt like I legit failed him. And I just like lost my shit, y'all. I am not one to like pop on the camera mid breakdown and record myself. I find that awkward. Like, if a breakdown happens naturally, I'm not gonna be like, let me get my camera. Like, do you know what I mean? That's just not naturally how my brain works. But I legit wish y'all could have seen like how I literally felt, because I'm like, oh my God, the one thing I didn't want to happen, which was I didn't want my kid to become a TV zombie or a screen zombie, is literally happening. And I just felt like the huge failure. And then I just reminded myself, Amy, you're a good mom. There's so many things that this kid is excelling at. There's so many things that you have done to raise him really well. And if this is one thing you're noticing and you want to improve on, then improve on it. I straight up turned off the TV, y'all. We went to the park for 2 hours. He played. The rest of the day, he didn't watch any more TV that day. And over the past few days, we've really just limited it. Just 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the afternoon. And I've already noticed the biggest difference. But again, there's only so much I can control when I'm not the only one taking care of him. Like, I'm not really a full-time stay-at-home mom because, you know, I still have to do content, so I still work. So there is that guilt where I'm just like, I wish I could just full-time be with him, but at the same time, I love my job and I love the flexibility my job gives me. I'm just like ranting and talking to you guys, y'all. Like, I feel like I'm getting a little bit off topic, but I'm also just like offloading like all of the thoughts that's on my mind because there's just been a lot on my mind lately. I don't even have a mirror big enough to see if my makeup looks good. Like, really, I don't even know what I'm doing right now because this mirror is so small. Yeah, I love my job and like, I seriously am so freaking grateful. But being a content creator, it's difficult to do while you're watching a toddler. Like, do you know what I mean? When you have to film, record, and edit, and we all know how demanding toddlers are. So yeah. Anyways, I'm happy that the summer and the spring is finally here and we can just get outside more and have less screen time. I still love this Maybelline Build-A-Brow. It is everything. Anyways, limiting screen time has made me so much more creative with sensory bins again, and he loves his sensory bins. We've been doing that a lot more now, and it's so good for them. If you guys don't do sensory bins or have a sensory table, I highly recommend you getting them. They're like super cheap on Amazon. Mine's from IKEA, but the ones on Amazon are actually cheaper because they come with the bin and everything, whereas the one in IKEA, you have to buy the bin separately, you have to buy the chair separately. Most of them you have to buy the chair separately on Amazon too, but some of them even come with it. Anyways, Amazon has so many options and it's also like so much more convenient to just get it on Amazon. I will link some down below for you guys. Let me continue drinking my AG1. I've been getting distracted. I swear y'all are gonna get sick of me talking about my AG1. This is not sponsored, but I am obsessed with it. I have to have it every single day because it just gives me such a good flow of energy throughout the day. I notice on the days that I don't take it that I don't have as much energy, whereas when I take it, I have the energy to last from morning to night. Y'all know being a mom is exhausting, and by like 3 p.m. you're like dead. But with this, I can last all the way up until I put Kylo to bed, and even after I put him to bed, I still feel like I have a good amount of energy, you know? So love my AG1. I like to say, again, this is not sponsored. I did do a sponsorship with them, so I have a link that'll give you guys a really good discount. I'll link it down below for you guys in the description box, but this is not sponsored. I'm not required to talk about it on this channel or any of my other social media. I just did one sponsorship with them. I just genuinely love it. I've been drinking it for weeks now. This is basically your replacement for a multivitamin, and I'll tell you why this is better. I'm not a fan of multivitamins because the problem with multivitamins, I've mentioned this before, is that there's so many different vitamins that they have to squeeze and condense into this tiny little pill, so you end up getting small doses of each vitamin, so it really doesn't end up helping. Like, have you guys ever taken a multivitamin and you take it for like a couple weeks and then you fall off and don't take it again? The reason why you're falling off is because you didn't notice enough of a difference for you to be like obsessed with it. When you take something like AG1, there's over 75 vitamin, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients, stuff like broccoli, just whole food sourced ingredients in there. But because it's a powder and not condensed into this tiny little pill, they're able to give you a higher dosage of each of those vitamins and minerals, so you actually feel a difference. The problem with those multivitamins, you're not getting enough of each vitamin in there, and it's not pinpointing what your actual issue is, which I still think it's good to take separate vitamins to pinpoint any issues. Like I still take my ashwagandha so that I can get like a proper dosage of it, even though that has ashwagandha in there. But yeah, because this is a powder, they're able to put a higher dosage of those vitamins. Basically multivitamins, those little ones, you're really not getting enough in there. Honestly, it's crazy to me. Like I just feel like I've changed so much as a person. And someone commented on my main channel actually, and they were just like, I don't know if this was shade, but it's like, it's a literal fact. So I didn't take it as shade because I'm just like, yep, that's a fact. They commented on my video and they're like, girl, we followed you because of makeup and now you're so into health and fitness. And this was on my main channel, right? On my main channel, I focus on like wellness and that sort of thing. And then on this channel, you know, it's just my life and mostly me as a mom and just other aspects of me and things that come with it. But anyways, she's like, girl, we followed you because you love makeup and now you're so into fitness and stuff. And I was just like, yep, that's a fact. Like again, I don't know if that was shade or like disappointment or something, but I've just changed so much as a person, honestly. When I first started over 10 years ago, y'all, like I am almost 30 now. I'm turning 30 this year. I started my channel when I was barely 19. I don't even know if I was 19. I think I was like a month or two shy from being 19. So I have changed so much as a person. I could not even fathom running a makeup channel. Like if I had to like run a full makeup channel right now, I couldn't fathom it because I'm not as deeply passionate about makeup. I still love makeup so much and just adore it, but I'm not like obsessed with it. It's just crazy how much I've changed. It really made me realize I changed way before I had Kylo in regards to my passion in makeup. I wasn't as passionate about makeup enough to like have a full channel run by it anymore. But especially now that I've had Kylo, I'm just like, girl, I don't want to spend over an hour doing my makeup, honey. I just don't. It's like a 30 minutes and under for me, but usually more like a 10 minutes and under for me. But max I'll do is 30 and that's about it. I'm gonna take the really nice dark brown and just smudge a little bit on my lash line. This is like one of my favorite tricks. Just go over it and smudge it out. Such an easy, simple way to just give you like a little sultry, okay look. God, I need a bigger mirror. Like, what is happening? I have been loving this mascara. It is clean. It's from Ilia. It gives you really voluminous lashes. This is the fullest volumizing mascara. That's what it's called. Kind of to circle back on that, what I was talking about, but I had that thought the other day where I kind of was like, oh, I realized that ever since I become a mom, it's just like makeup is not a priority. Like I said, like my passion for makeup left town. Well, not my... Okay, let me clarify. Makeup isn't my main passion anymore, whereas in the past, it was like literally my #1 passion. You know what I mean? I still love it, but it's not like my main passion. And that happened way before I had Kylo, but ever since I had Kylo, even more, makeup is not my priority. Like I said, I wanna do a look that's under like 20 minutes-ish, whereas before I would easily spend an hour and a half. Like I kind of felt a little sad by that because I was like, oh, you know what? I do kind of miss the days when, you know, I would spend a lot of time on my makeup, but sometimes you just have to accept that like you're just in different season and like that season of my life is just gone and I'm okay with that. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I also love this L'Oreal one, especially Brown Balm Mascara, especially because it is brown, but it's not quite as volumizing as the other one, but I like to top it off with it. Yeah, it's okay to just like accept that you've changed and that you're different and you know, your life is just gonna go through stages. I also said to myself, like, it's just not my priority anymore. And I liked saying that better than I think a lot of our first instinct a lot of time is to say like, oh, I don't have time for it. Now I'm a mom, so I don't have time to do my makeup. No, I hate that excuse of I don't have time to do it. I absolutely hate it, okay? You've got like literally single moms with 5 kids getting up and doing their makeup every day because that is a priority for them and they love it. Good for them. But that ain't me. I'm more of like the mom that is gonna go the whole day without wearing makeup because it's just not a priority to me, and I'll only do my makeup if like I'm going somewhere, like going to the mall or whatever, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna do my makeup every single day just to go to the park. That's just not me. Why? Not because I don't have time, because you can make time for anything that's a priority. It's just not a priority for me. So let's normalize saying it's not my priority versus I don't have time. So yeah, that was just a random thought of mine that I had the other day in the car. I was like driving and thinking about that and I was like, you know what? I like that I said it's just not a priority for me, because to say I don't have time for it would definitely be an excuse. I definitely have time. Obviously time is more limited when you're a mom, but when you're super super passionate about something and it's very important for you, you will make that time for it. You'll get up early, you'll do it while they nap. Or if you're like me, while Kylo's napping, I either like get work done or I just literally sit my ass on the couch and rest. Because why? That's my priority. Also, can we talk about how my hair is literally like practically down to my coochie now, y'all? This is sickening, okay? Like I actually need to get a haircut and my hair's also so orange again. It is hella orange and it's killing me. I feel like no matter what I do, no matter what hair color I use, it's just orange. I am putting some dark brown because my gray roots are showing. Like I definitely need to get my hair colored. I think at this point, I'm probably just gonna go to my actual hairdresser because like I said, I just cannot get this orange out of my hair. And I really need like a good haircut, like especially like for spring. I just feel like I need to revive myself, get like a good haircut, like cut it like this. And I don't know how my hair grows like crack. I swear to God, did I not just cut like 6 inches off of my hair like 3 or 4 months ago, and here we are back again, hair at the coochie. Like, what does a girl gotta do? Everyone wants to know how to grow their hair. I wanna know how to get my hair to chill with the growing. Like, how do I get it to chill out? But yeah, I think I should cut it to like here. I need a good 5-6 inches off this right now. And then I need my roots, like my grays covered. And then I need some nice layers added. And I need this orange hair gone. So I think it's just time I see a professional. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna book an appointment soon. But let's do my lip liner. I actually love this one. This is from Pat McGrath and it is the contour, the shade contour, because it, oh, honey, you need to be sharpened. All right, let me get my sharpener. Okay, it is sharpened, but I was saying, I love this color. It gives you like that natural contoured look to your lips. It's just a very nice natural color. This is like a semi soft glam, but I need a day when I can just sit down and do full on soft glam. Today would have been that perfect day, but like I said, I have so much content to film that I gotta get the ball rolling. I have been loving just a liner and gloss combo lately. That's been my go-to. Right, the e.l.f. Coconut Dewy Setting Mist. And she's done. By the way, I love getting ready in my beige robes. I'm gonna link them down below for y'all, but now that it's springtime, I love it even more. My robes are perfect for spring. Those of you who don't know, beige is my loungewear brand, which we will have some really exciting changes coming soon with beige, probably early 2025. So stay tuned for that. Beige is gonna get a facelift, y'all. Beige has scheduled a facelift for early 2025, and it's happening. I'm so excited. I'm gonna link it down below. Love, love, love this color. This is pearl. It's just like perfect for spring. It's so lightweight, it's so airy, it's so comfortable, but it's so buttery smooth. I love it for just like lounging around the house. When you're getting ready as well, it's perfect because it's something for you to throw on so you don't dirty your clothes while you're doing your makeup, hair, all that. I need my hair done so bad. Like this coochie hair is not cute, honey. I mean, it's cute. I do love the length, but I don't know. I think I need a refresh. Anyways, see you guys after. Okay, it was time to give Kylo a haircut. I love his long hair, but as you can see, there's a ton of tangles. He doesn't let me brush it barely, and he barely lets me put any cream or anything in it. He just does not like his head touched. If you see me at any point like rushing with the brush, trust me, I'm trying the best that I can and I'm being super gentle, but I needed to go as fast as possible because he was already losing patience. Even though he had a snack, he was watching screen time, he just does not like his hair touched. My baby's first haircut. So I decided to cut it to about 2 inches length at the top, and then afterwards the next day I actually went in and I did the bottom and the sides about 1 inch. That way it would fade upwards, and honestly it was the best thing I ever did. His hair is so easy to maintain now. He lets me like brush it because now it's not even hard to brush because it barely gets tangled now that it's shorter.
Mommy!
Oh, that's a doggy. So you're waiting to see Santa? Let's see if he shows again. I'm in panic mode, y'all, because I'm almost done. Just have this last piece. I'm hoping he'll let me get through it because this has been a mission. Last piece, just let mommy do it. Yay, victory! Now I would like to go through and double check that everything looks good, but I don't even know if he'll let me. Hands down, best decision I ever made. I feel like his hair looks so cute at this length, but it's also so easy to maintain. Bath time is no longer him screaming and crying. This kid does not like when people touch his hair. It is done. I just need to put product in it now. I need to fix this side a little bit, but here's how it looks. Someone wanted to bring his trains to the park. Yes, even though it's raining. So here we are in the rain at the park. Raining, yes. Love this for me. Let me see your monster truck in the mud. Nice. Can you eat your oatmeal?
Yeah. Mom.
More oatmeal? Oh, there's more here, silly. There's lots.
Mom.
Okay. You want me to refill it?
No.
Okay. This is delicious. You like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Mommy will refill. Good morning, y'all. Let's see if Kylo will let me keep the camera here without touching it. He's actually so good now. Like if you explain something to him, he's really good at it. Like earlier, yeah. Earlier he was trying to touch the camera when it was on the floor, and I said to him, that's for mommy's work, and eventually he's like, bye-bye. He said bye-bye to the camera. Yeah, he's staring at me. Yeah, because it's mommy's work, so don't touch it, right? Obviously he's still a toddler, so he's still gonna try to touch it. Leave it for mommy, okay? Baby, it's for mommy's work. We don't want to break it. Not him giggling. Yeah, giggling. Anyways, I make him that oatmeal, especially when like he's just on the pickier side, and I notice he just wants to eat foods that are like not solids, like yogurt, milk. Like yesterday, he didn't want to have a snack before his nap. He wanted to drink milk. And when I tell you, this guy was so hungry, he drank 12 ounces of milk. Like he hasn't had 12 ounces of milk since he was like 9 months old, or however long, you guys know what I mean. But like he was drinking milk like he was a baby again. So it's like sometimes he just has these like picky days when he just wants like not solids. So I was like, okay, what can I make him for breakfast this morning? I make him a lot of smoothies all the time, which is great because I can add in avocado, spinach, and get in like some really healthy fats and greens. But I've been doing that a lot, and I've been doing yogurt a lot. So I was like, what's something else I can make him? And then I remembered I love to make him this oatmeal. But it's amazing because it's not just oatmeal. I add a full, by the way, I know I look a little rough, like I have no tan on. Hair is just like, whatever. I add a full egg to it while I'm making the oatmeal. So he is eating a full egg. He's been really picky with eggs lately. He has not been wanting to eat eggs. And I hate that because eggs are so freaking healthy for us. That's my way of getting an egg in him, extra protein and all the nutrients and vitamins that are in the yolk and everything. But you do need to like sweeten it because oatmeal is already plain, and then you're adding an egg. So it like heavily just like neutralizes it and makes it very plain, right? I like to add vanilla, cinnamon, and like you guys just saw, I add some honey to it. I know, baby, but we can't touch it, remember? Mommy said leave it alone because it's for mommy's work, okay? Okay. Okay, baby, thank you so much. Good listen, love. Can I have a high five?
Mommy.
Okay, leave me hanging. He's laughing now. So you can add mashed banana to sweeten it. I added some apple, but I tasted it and I was like, it needs to be sweetened. So the honey is really good in it. And honey has so much benefits for us. So I wait until the oatmeal is cooled down because when you heat honey up, it really removes a lot of the benefits. So honey is best consumed raw and like at room temperature. So I wait until the oatmeal's cool and then add it in. You're a little love bug. Say bye-bye to camera. Yeah, bye-bye camera. There's your bulldozer. Good morning, y'all. I look a hot mess because I washed my hair yesterday and I just let it air dry and it needs to be styled and I desperately need a haircut. But I just dropped Kylo off at my mom's house. He's living his little life. She already sent me photos of him like playing with his Legos and then he wanted to go outside and now he's playing with like a bucket in the soil. He's just living his little life, okay? But yeah, I wanted to pop on the camera and do some vlogging because I am trying out this tea, y'all. I'm gonna be doing a whole video on this on my main channel, experimenting, testing this out. This is yerba mate tea, and apparently this is like Ozempic in a cup, y'all. Okay, honey, like that right there just gets me. Apparently this is really good for your metabolism, helps you lose weight, helps your energy levels, so I'm excited to try it. Which, by the way, can I just say, actually, no, I will talk about that on my main channel in that video when I do this. Anyways, we're doing an experiment over on my main channel to see if this actually does help you lose weight. I understand Ozempic's like a big thing right now. So anyone that loses weight is gonna look like you're taking Ozempic, right? But I get hella offended because I'm just like, use your brain here, okay? If you see someone like literally transforming into a different person and losing like 50 pounds in 2 months, yeah, like I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I'm not judging anybody, do what you wanna do, right? I'm not judging. But there's like a 99.9% chance they use Ozempic. Like you don't just lose 50 pounds and transform into a different person in a month and a half. You know what I mean? But for me, I'm just like, have y'all not been keeping up? It is 2024 and I have been in a calorie deficit on a weight loss journey since 2022. It has taken me almost 2 years now. It's been like what, 20 months, 22 months to lose 50 pounds. This didn't just happen overnight. So yeah, I just gotta say that because every time I post like a transformation on my Instagram reel, there's always like 1 or 2 comments like, did you use Ozempic? Is this Ozempic? And I'm just like, have you not been keeping up on like the dates on the calendar, hun? Like this is taking me 2 years. 2 years. But anyways, I'm gonna go into that in this video. But yeah, this is apparently Ozempic in a cup, so I'm here for it. A natural Ozempic, like what? Which, by the way, I came across a doctor on Instagram, which is just crazy, which I don't want to put out anything false. Like, this is not me saying, oh my God, this is true. I'm just saying what I saw on Instagram and I'm just saying that it's pretty cool. This doctor said that he was like cautioning people who are on Ozempic, but also on birth control, because apparently it stops the effects of birth control working. I need to start getting ready, so that's why we're heading into the bathroom. But apparently it stops the effects of birth control from working. It's been helping a lot of people who have fertility issues. Again, I'm not, because that's such a sensitive topic. Like, I am not even saying, like, this is not even me endorsing that, right? But I'm just saying like what I saw. He said he had a patient who was 52 years old and she's pregnant with twins. Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to no. Like I saw that and I was like, no, I know for a fact that was a plot twist. Like that was a plot twist. Pregnant with twins at 52, like that's wild. She wasn't expecting that. So y'all be extra safe out there in these streets. If you're on that Ozempic, don't rely on birth controls, like stock up on the rubbers, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I don't know how this vlog started off like this. I need to get ready for the day. I just killed myself. My husband was telling me yesterday, he's like, you are such a moody person. Like one day I'm like calm Amy, relaxed Amy. The next day I'm like silly, cute, fun, quirky Amy. Then the next day I'm like full on like straight face, like resting face Amy, like in a bad mood, irritable. And I'm just like, that's just the way of the land when you're a Cancer, honey. We're just moody. Anyways, I'm just gonna start getting ready. Yes, there's dirt. You put dirt in the water. Interesting. So you're mixing it up. Okay, please excuse me. I know I look rough right now, but it's Saturday morning and this might be one of the best Saturday mornings ever. Can you hear that? The birds are chirping. Yes, there's no sun and it was raining, but the temperature is nice. Kylo actually loves when it rains because he loves to play with the mud. But first thing in the morning, drank his milk, goes straight to the patio door and he's like, water, water. He's asking to play with the water table because yesterday was such nice weather, so I cleaned out his water table. I actually wish I vlogged it, but I think I just got so in the moment. I cleaned out his water table because it was all filthy from like sitting out all winter, right? Cleaned it out, filled it up with water. He was like playing with the hose a little bit, like had so much fun. So this morning at 7 a.m. he wanted to come out and recreate yesterday's fun. I'm just like, Kylo, but like how can I say no to that? Like he just innocently wants to come outside and have fun, and I would rather that than him inside watching TV. You know what I mean? He's like actually outside in nature, so how could I say no? So I just put on his little raincoat,
he's gonna get all soaked again. Like, I'm gonna have to change his whole outfit, and it's not even 7:30 a.m. yet. I think it just turned 7:30 a.m. Okay, and I'm already gonna have to change his whole outfit and clean muddy boots. That's okay. Not a good appearance of me right now, but I need this. I don't even technically need this hat because it's actually like warmish right now. It's like 8 degrees and there's no wind, so it just feels really nice right now. But anyways, it's been nice because he's just playing with his water table and I'm just here sitting, relaxing, enjoying the morning and having like a slow morning, which never usually happens. So that's what I love about like good weather, is your kids can just play outside and you can just sit on the chair, enjoy yourself. Like, it's a lot less like maintenance and work. There's more lounging times. Obviously there's still some like work involved in it, especially when you have little ones, but that's just what I love about the warm summer season. You can like sit back and enjoy some quiet time because they're usually busy and focused with playing, you know, outside in the sun. Even though there's no sun today, sugar boy, he wants to sit on my lap, but like there's no chance of that because his paws are all wet.
I just hope you guys can hear me good because when I'm cooking too, it's pouring rain outside and I have the window open just to like let the smell and everything out because the fan's really loud, so I couldn't turn that on. It's pouring. Baby, this is for mommy's work. Every time my camera's out, he says turn, turn. He thinks it's a wheel, the lens that he can turn. It's pouring rain outside, so it's very loud. But anyways, I am making some food right now and Kylo is eating breakfast. I just wanted to say it is almost 9 a.m. and he hasn't even asked to watch screen time. I can't say the 2-letter word. Because of how much we have cut back on it, he's been so good at independently playing. I have cut back tremendously on screen time, just limiting it. Okay, baby, mommy will get it. And now he's asking me for Bubbles, which is his sensory bin that I do. And I basically put soap on the bottom of the sensory bin and I blast it with water and it creates a lot of bubbles. And he just plays with that and he's obsessed with it. So yeah, he has not asked to watch screen time because over the last week since I spoke to you guys at the beginning of this vlog, I have cut back on it tremendously. Yes, at first there were some tears, there were some tantrums, and I was just like, honey, sort it out, honey. Yeah, what I was saying is, I read a lot that a lot of the times, oh, hell no. I was reading, there's this girl that I follow, Shan with the boys, I think I'll post her, but she was saying that a lot of people talk about letting your kids learn how to independently play, letting them use their imagination to play, but a lot of them don't talk about how you get there, how you get to that point. A lot of it entails letting them be bored. Yeah, sometimes they're going to cry and say, oh my God, I'm bored, or like fuss because they're bored. Sometimes you gotta let them cry it out a little bit so that they get to that point where they use their imagination. Yes, Bubble, mommy will put it, okay? You wait for mommy. And then I also put like a little brush and his little animals, so he kind of gives his animals a bath. The reason he doesn't have pants on is because obviously he got soaked outside with the hose and then it started pouring rain, but he was having the time of his life. And yeah, baby? Oh, wow, you're washing your Jeep. You're doing such a good job. It's a car wash situation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing, Kylo. Make sure you scrub it. Yeah, you have to clean it. So yeah, he got completely soaked and his pants are just in the dryer right now. The house is warm, so it's not, I'm just gonna wait till the pants dry. Anyways, I'm cooking and I'm not really like vlogging the actual cooking for you guys because I've shared this recipe before. It is just the like fajita style tacos that I make. Just making it for Kylo and my husband so that they have food because I'm not really crazy about like fajita style tacos. I have vlogged it before, so I'll put it up on the screen here and let you guys watch it, but it honestly tastes really good if you're into like fajita style tacos. You can also use the same mixture for burrito bowls, for burritos. Like I'll put rice and then put that in the burrito. This meal is such a good meal to meal prep for your kids or your husband. If you don't want to cook for 3 or 4 days, you have this meal that you can make in multiple ways. You know what I mean? I think for me personally, I'm just not a fan of like bell peppers, so this meal isn't my favorite personally, but it is like delicious. My husband loves it and he's a little bit of a picky eater and he like is obsessed with it and requests this all the time. Kylo's obsessed with this because he loves sweet peppers and beans. Actually, a few of you made it when I shared it in a vlog in the past and said that you absolutely love it. So definitely try it. It's also just very healthy. Let's open. Oh, what is that? Okay. Oh, it's flowers. Oh. Whoa. They're magnets. I'm telling you guys, Lovevery has the best toys. I've been getting their play kits since Kylo was little. They're just great because you get toys that are already for their age range, which is something I struggled with. Now that he's older, I don't struggle as much to get him toys because he really shows his interest. But when he was a lot younger, I would never know what toys to buy him. I would always buy the wrong toys and then he wouldn't care about it. Yes, you can look at the age range thing on the toys. You know, it says like 1+, 2+. It's such a big gap, like 2+, 3+. Like, whereas with Lovevery, their play kits are all like grouped into 3 months. So it's very specific for that developmental stage. And Kylo absolutely loves his Lovevery toys. Like, they're amazing. They're so well crafted. I promise this is not sponsored and I'm not trying to sell you guys on this. I feel like as an influencer, like there's just a lot of like
money.
It's not money, silly. He's calling this money. Oh, you're saying there's so many. Is that what you're saying? Yes, there's so many.
Yeah.
I feel like with like influencer and like content creating being so popular now, there's like constantly people trying to like sell you stuff. So I know that that can be hard to differentiate that between like just people genuinely sharing what they love, you know what I mean? So I always hate feeling like I'm trying to sell something to you guys. So I promise I'm not trying to. I'm just sharing that I love Lovevery. Like, I am such a die-hard Lovevery fan. Yeah, you can save money on toys. You don't have to go on Amazon every night, scroll and buy a bunch of toys and then you get it for your kid. They don't even like it. You can just have the play kits delivered to you every month. We look forward to getting it. There's so much stuff. I'm gonna have to go through and declutter his, oh my god, I'm telling you guys, like Lovevery is just incredible. Are these like little markers? They're probably invisible. Oh, little paint sticks. Kylo, this is so fun. I'm gonna have to read up on what these are, but it looks like it came with little like magnet things for like, I don't know, probably to keep a routine going. It comes with a little book that'll show you how to play with each item. Okay, baby, there's more stuff in here. Oh, I see what this is. So the flowers are for them to go and like place it into thing. Anyways, absolutely love them. Not sponsored, but I do have an affiliate link. If you guys are interested, I'll leave it down below. Oh, this is a nice puzzle. It's a puzzle. Are you being silly? What color is this? Oh, you're being silly. He knows all of his colors now. The next thing we're gonna start working on is numbers and letters, right? Open. Okay, there's more to open. Look at this mess right here. We're gonna organize everything. And I'm also gonna go through his toy bins back there and like not get rid of, but like put them away. Because you guys know I like to toy cycle, so I'll put them away, like 90% of them, and just keep these new ones. So let's see what else is here. This is what he does. He goes through them all first, and then afterwards he'll start playing with them individually. Come, let's see what else is here. There's more. I have been waiting for this one because I saw that it was a part of their play kit. Their 22-month play kit, sorry. I have been waiting for this because it fits perfectly in the sensory table. Let's take a look. Mommy has been waiting for this because I know you're gonna love it. Even though he already has a sink that I got him on Amazon, this one is obviously way better made. Like the one from Amazon, it works amazing and he loves it. But it's definitely like on the cheaper end, and this one is so well made. It is made by 54% plant-based materials. And like I said, this one fits perfectly in the sensory table. It kind of like replaces a bin. He loves playing with his sink. Like literally he'll sit there and play with it for at least half an hour. Yes. Hopefully mommy has batteries for it. Okay, I feel like this might be one of the best play kits. Oh, this one is the helper, 25 to 26 to 27 month one, because he's turning 2 in 2 weeks. So that's why they sent this one, not the 22 month one. Sorry, 25 month one. Yes, with the water. You're very right. And it included batteries. Like what? Thank you, Jesus. Because you know what's funny? I'm literally out of AA batteries. Oh, and you have a cup. Can you open this for mommy? Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. Assuming that's how this works. Yes, you're right, it's a cup. Yes, water goes in a cup. Kylo, what color is it? Yes, it's yellow. What color is this? Guys, he struggles to say the word orange, so he goes, orange. Yes, you are doing amazing, Kylo. What color is this?
Purple.
Yes. What color is this?
Yellow.
Yes. What color is this?
Red.
Yes, it's red. You're so smart, my Kylo. All right, mommy's gonna get a screwdriver and you're gonna have a new sink. Guys, I haven't even looked in the mirror. I really be coming on the vlogs like looking hella crazy. Like, why do I look like this right now? I cannot. You're excited? Okay.
Ready.
Nope, it's supposed to be this way. Okay. You're ready?
Ready.
So I've seen this on Instagram and it does fit in the sensory table, but I'm gonna see if it fits in the sensory table on its own or if you need the bin, like if the sink has to fit in the bin. Because if that's the case, I don't have a large bin. I only have the small bins. I actually need to go to Ikea and get the big one, but it was sold out when I got them. So we'll see. For now, I might have to put it on top of the table instead of in the table because I do think it needs to fit inside the bin. Kylo's staring at me like, let's get the show on the road, Mom. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You're excited?
Yeah.
I can tell, baby. Okay, Mommy's just gonna see if it'll fit in here, okay? I don't think it's gonna fit in there. I think you need to put it in the bin and we don't have the bins. Yep, it's not gonna fit. It needs to fit in the bin. So for now, we'll put it on top of the table, okay? So this is just a good tip. Depending on your kid's height, Kylo likes to sit on the table and play with it. And honestly, it works way better because when he stands and plays with the sink, the water just drips down his elbows and then you just have a huge mess. So if your kid is a lot taller, like older, they can stand and play with it. You're excited?
Yeah.
Here you go. Turn it on. Yay! Here's your cups for you to do the dishes. And Mom will get your brush. Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew what I meant earlier, but it's kind of just like when you put the sink on top of a table, the angle is really awkward and the water drips down, but that's what's really cool about this one. If you have the big bin in the sensory table, you can put the sink, it's a good size to fit in the bin. So now it's not on top of the table, it's at like lower level. So you won't have that running down the elbow issue. Yeah. He is loving this one. He already filled it all up and now he dumped it and is ready to do it again. Yes, one green circle. And you put all of your flowers on here.
Yeah.
Yes, and you're doing your puzzle.
Yeah.
This is not working out as I planned. Okay, it's like 5:30 now. You guys just saw me make the mini egg cookie bars. I just put it in the fridge to keep it cold because you always want to bake cookies or cookie dough cold and refrigerated. I'm gonna make Kylo a smoothie now. I was like hiding it from Kylo because I didn't want him to see it because then he's gonna want to eat it and he hasn't had dinner yet. So if he saw it, then he's gonna, you know, go crazy on cookie dough and mini eggs, and I don't want that. I want him to eat his dinner. My mini egg obsession is beyond, and the other day I was researching mini egg bar because I needed the photo for a thumbnail, and I came across mini egg cookie bar recipes and I was like, I need that. But anyways, we went outside again. He was playing with the mud, playing with the water, came back inside and he was literally playing with his Lovevery toys quietly, independently by himself for like a good 30 minutes. But I just turned the TV on now so I can get a break, make my thing-a-majig, my cookie egg bars. I'm tired, but I had a really good Saturday.